Good morning students, welcome to today's class. Today in this class we will be studying about equivalent fraction, which is the first chapter from your part 2 textbook. Now before going in depth to this chapter, we will be studying only the simple concept of whole and half. Now before telling you what is a whole, we will do a very small activity. See here properly. This is my paper, a single sheet of paper. So what I'll do is, I'll simply do one fold of this paper. When you do one fold of this paper, if I open this now, what you will see a margin here. Now when you take this paper, look here properly. This part of the paper, that means from this margin towards your right, only this part of your paper is nothing but half of this entire paper. Again, the other part of this paper, that means towards your left, this is nothing but the other half of this entire paper. When I say you entire paper, this means whole paper. Whole is nothing but entire sum or entire amount of anything. My here object is my paper. So this entire part of this paper is nothing but whole. And when I do one fold, this is nothing but half of my entire paper. Likewise, what you will do is again fold this paper. One fold is this. Now what you will do is you will again fold another time. So now when I fold it, and then when you open it, you will see here 4 different parts. Yes or no? You will see here 2 margins which has made this entire whole paper into 4 different parts. Each small part is 1/4 of a paper. Each small part. That means this part is 1/4. The other part is 1/4. Likewise, this part is 1/4 and this is 1/4. Now the same thing I will teach you over this blackboard. See here. Instead of taking a circle, what I took a small sheet of paper. Suppose my paper was this. Yes. Now what I have done? I have done one single fold. That means I got a margin here, somewhere here. Yes or no? So this part is nothing but half. This part is nothing but half. And this is also nothing but the other half. Correct? Now, let me erase this one. Now, if I again fold this paper, I will simply get this margin here. Yes or no? When you were doing this activity, you saw 2 margins, no? So this is my one margin, the other one is this margin. So now the whole paper got divided into 4 parts. Now this is nothing but 1/4. 1/4. Why did I mention 1/4? 1 stands for one entire paper and 4th because it has been divided into 4 parts. So 1/4. Likewise, the entire small part that you have found here is 1/4. 1/4. Everywhere. The 4 different parts is 1/4. Now when I say you 1/4, since this chapter tells you about equivalent fraction, that is a part of fraction, I am going to teach you how are you going to represent a fraction. Now any number in the form of numerator by denominator is called fraction. Now previously what did I say you 1/4. That means how do I mention 1/4? 1/4. How do I mention this? I simply write 1 on top by 4. Now this tells you that this is nothing but a fraction. Why this is a fraction? Because this is in the form of numerator by denominator. The number which is on top, see 1 is on top, so this number is nothing but numerator, and the number which is below, that means 4, this is nothing but denominator. Okay, understood? Now likewise, when I tell you something called half, when I say you half, this half is represented in the form of 1 by 2. 1 by 2, which is also a fraction, because 1, this is in the form of numerator by denominator, where 1 is in numerator's place and 2 is in denominator's place. So this is 1 by 2, which is also a fraction, and this 1 by 2 represents half. When I say you 1/4, then this represents 1/4. In words we write it like this, and in terms of fraction we will write it in this way. Is this clear, everyone? Now till this I have taught you a basic concept in fractions. Now I am going to ask you a question. Please have a look in the blackboard, but firstly I will pronounce the question. Listen properly. What fraction of the cake did Isha eat if she ate 2 pieces out of a total of 7 pieces? The same question I will be writing in blackboard. What you will do is, you will write the answer in your copy, and in your next live class I am going to ask you the answer of this. Is this clear, everyone? So see the question. I will be writing a question here. What fraction of the cake did Isha eat if she had 2 pieces out of a total of 7 pieces? So students, what you will do, you are going to write this answer in your copy, and in the next live class you will have to tell me the answer. So take time, solve it and note it down. Thank you everyone. Enjoy your day.